Big alert! Your home is in very big danger because of this evil. My beloved child, you are being watched closer than you realize. Shadows move silently around your home, waiting for the moment when you least expect it. This is not ordinary darkness, it carries a force that wants to break everything you love. Every heartbeat in your chest is echoing louder because heaven is alerting you. The walls of your home have absorbed whispers that you have ignored for too long. But tonight, they will no longer remain hidden. The evil circling your space has been waiting for weakness. It hides behind familiar smiles, behind the face of someone you once trusted. Their hands are not clean, and their plan is not small. This danger does not arrive with warning bells, it comes disguised as care, as kindness, as a neighbor's laugh or a friend's visit. Yet, beneath that mask lies a hunger to take what belongs to you. The door of your home is their target. Inside your rooms, light flickers differently because energy has shifted. Even when you try to sleep, your spirit senses something pressing close. And that pressure is the proof you cannot ignore anymore. You were chosen to be told this because heaven refuses to let you be blindsided. The world wants you asleep, but your spirit is being shaken awake. And tonight is the night when truth must rise. There are people who call your name with sweet tones, but their hearts curse you. They smile when you walk, but they plot when you turn away. And their envy has grown into action. The evil near your home is not just a visitor, it is a plan, designed to break your peace. The one pulling these strings knows your secrets. And they intend to use them against you. Your table, your bed, your very home is the center of their attack. They want to see you broken where you feel safest. This is why the warning is loud now. Even your mirror has felt their eyes upon it, as if they are trying to pierce your reflection. The sense of unease you felt yesterday was not random. It was the signal that the battle has already started. My beloved child, there is one who walks past your house more often than usual. Their steps may look casual, but their eyes never leave your windows. They are taking measure of the place that shelters you. And if you ignore this, the silence will break into a noise so loud it will shatter your nights. Because when evil knocks, it does not wait politely. It pushes its way in. The atmosphere around you has grown heavy because of this. You feel drained, tired without reason, and restless at night. These are not coincidences, they are the fingerprints of the danger already near. You must not look at your home as ordinary anymore. It is sacred, and that is why it is being targeted. The walls that protect you are under spiritual attack. Someone close knows too much about your weaknesses. They know when you leave, when you return, and what you guard most. And their obsession has twisted into wicked intention. Every time you dismissed the flicker of fear, you missed the message heaven was sending. But now the message can't be delayed, it has reached its final stage. You are being told because you are still in time to stop it. Big alert. Your home is in very big danger because of this evil. My beloved child, the air inside your home carries a heaviness. You have felt it when you walked from one room to another, like an invisible weight pressing your chest. That heaviness is the shadow of their plan already entering your space. They have whispered your name with hatred. They have written down ideas to strip you of your comfort. Even in the dead of night, their thoughts are chained to you. This danger is not random, it is directed. They have studied your habits, your routines, even the smallest details of your daily life. Their eyes are fixed on what they think they can take. The moment you turn your back is when they feel powerful. They believe your silence makes you blind. But heaven refuses to let you stay blind any longer. My beloved child, the one who plots against you is closer than a stranger. It is someone who pretends to know your pain. They wear the mask of concern while carrying poison in their hands. Your laughter irritates them. Your peace makes them restless. And every blessing you receive feels like a knife in their pride. That is why they cannot stop planning against you. They want to exchange your calm for chaos. They want your nights filled with fear instead of rest. But God's voice is rising above their whispers. What is hidden in darkness is being forced into light. And you are being strengthened for the moment that is coming. There is a sound that keeps repeating in your house, a creak, a knock, a sudden silence. Do not dismiss it anymore. It is a warning layered into the ordinary. Even objects around you respond differently. A misplaced item, a door moving without reason, a chill when no wind blows. These are not just accidents, they are signals. Your home is a battlefield now. And your spirit stands in the center, holding what they want. This is why their attack grows bolder every passing day. My beloved child, they think you are weak because you trust too much. They are wrong. Trust may open doors, but heaven's protection locks the ones that matter most. You were not supposed to know these details. They never expected the truth to reach you. But their secret is collapsing because you are being warned in time. Someone has already crossed your boundary. It might have been subtle, footsteps too close, eyes peeking where they shouldn't. Yet that crossing has marked the start of their downfall. Evil cannot win where heaven has spoken. Even if they step further, their actions will betray them. They cannot hide from the light that now surrounds your home. And though their plan is sharp, it will cut their own hands in the end. Still, you must stay alert. For the hours ahead are critical. My beloved child, the clock is ticking louder now. Time feels heavier because danger has wrapped itself around your hours. Each second is carrying warnings you cannot afford to ignore. The one planning against you is not resting. Their mind burns with restless fire. They breathe anger the way you breathe air. Their eyes, once pretending kindness, now hold cold calculation. They no longer see you as human, but as an obstacle. And obstacles, they believe, must be removed. Do not think this is small. Their preparation is sharp, designed to wound where it hurts most. But what they forget is that heaven sees every step they take. My beloved child, even the walls of your home are trembling with secrets. They know who leaned against them, whispering false promises. They know who entered with intentions darker than night. This person lingers near your doors. They watch patterns of light in your windows. They measure how long it takes you to respond. Their patience is dangerous. They wait for weakness the way a hunter waits for silence. But their patience will betray them when truth strikes suddenly. The very floor beneath their feet is rejecting them. Their shadow cannot remain hidden much longer. And soon, what they planned in secret will burst into exposure. You may have felt sudden chills without explanation. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit catching their energy pressing closer. They cannot step forward without leaving traces. The smell of their envy, the echo of their lies, the weight of their hatred, it all lingers. That is why you sense something unusual even in calm moments. Do not dismiss the unease. Unease is protection rising from within. It is heaven whispering, "Stay awake, for danger is near." The one you once trusted has changed into your greatest threat. Their heart is filled with bitterness, and it has made them blind to compassion. They see only what they want to steal. My beloved child, their footsteps are drawing closer, but their strength is weakening. Each move they make is draining them. For every evil thought they sow, heaven strikes against it. Still, they persist. Their obsession has turned into madness. They cannot stop themselves even though ruin waits at the end. They believe no one knows. They believe their mask is perfect. But masks crack when divine fire touches them. This is why your spirit shakes at night. Because you are standing in the final chapter of their hidden plan. And what they meant to destroy you will reveal itself in the coming hours. My beloved child, the night itself has turned into a messenger. The silence outside your windows is not empty, it is filled with listening ears. Someone is waiting for your guard to drop. They thought they could step into your world unnoticed. They thought shadows would cover their trail. But light has already started to burn their footprints into the ground. Every whisper of the wind carries their name. Every flicker of light exposes their schemes. They are surrounded by signals they cannot erase. And though they pretend to hold power, they are trembling inside. Their strength is not as strong as they act. The moment of exposure is breaking through their walls. My beloved child, there is a heavy price for what they planned. The same trap they dug for you is opening beneath them. They cannot escape the consequence of their own hands. Yet in their arrogance, they keep moving. They speak sweetly when you see them, hiding venom under their tongue. But when they turn away, their true face is revealed. Your home is the prize they seek to damage. Not just the walls, but the peace you built within. They want to see your joy collapse like broken glass. This is the bitterness of envy. It poisons everything it touches. And now, that poison has reached your doorstep. My beloved child, you must hear this clearly, they are not far. Their presence lingers in places you call safe. And their shadow has already crossed the threshold of your life. Do you remember the strange silence you felt last evening? That silence was not empty, it was their spirit pressing closer. They were near enough to breathe the same air you breathed. Every sound you ignored, every tap, every sudden pause, was part of the message. These things are not coincidences. They are alarms wrapped in the ordinary. And though you did not see them with your eyes, heaven saw them. Their every move has been recorded in the unseen. Nothing is hidden from divine sight. My beloved child, even as I speak to you now, the evil grows restless. They are beginning to feel the weight of being exposed. They cannot hide forever under lies. What they wanted to steal will never belong to them. What they wanted to destroy will outlast them. And what they wanted to silence will speak louder than ever. But you must remain awake in these hours. Do not let your heart fall into ignorance. These warnings are given because the danger is real. This is not the end, it is the turning point. The light is rising, and darkness is losing ground. Still, you must prepare, for the night has not finished yet. My beloved child, the final hours are pressing against your walls. The energy you feel is not your imagination, it is the storm gathering outside your very life. And the one who planned this cannot control what is about to unfold. They thought they could step through your door with ease. They thought your spirit would be too tired to resist. But they did not realize heaven had already placed fire at your gate. Their plan, carefully built in shadows, is beginning to fall apart. Lies cannot stand when truth walks in. And the truth is walking straight into their path. Even now, their heart beats with panic. Their hands tremble as they prepare for their next move. Because deep inside, they know they are already defeated. My beloved child, the evil hovering near your home cannot enter without consequence. Each attempt will return against them tenfold. What they send toward you is bouncing back with multiplied force. They walk near your window, thinking no one notices. They lean close to your door, testing your silence. But every step they take is marked by fire. Their mask is slipping. Soon, those around them will see who they truly are. and their name will be exposed with their own actions. This is the hour where heaven's justice falls like thunder. The one who thought you were weak will see how strong you truly are. And their schemes will collapse into ashes. My beloved child, do not mistake these words as simple warnings. They are instructions for survival. You must remain alert in every detail. The small signs around you are not accidents. Even the way your pets move, the way objects shift, the way silence grows heavy, these are messages. They are clues that evil is near. And they are reminders that protection is closer. The spirit of fear tried to sit inside your home. But fear has no throne where divine presence dwells. Fear is being pushed out even as you hear these words. The one who plotted this will soon regret ever thinking of you. For your life is marked, and your house is not theirs to touch. My beloved child, the enemy will try one final strike. Their plan is desperate now, because time is running out. They know their secret is leaking into light. They will pace the ground outside your walls. They will call your name in false tones. They will attempt to lure your trust once more. But this time, you will not fall. You are awake now. You are stronger than they imagine. Every hidden move is collapsing. Every evil word is backfiring. And every curse they sent is being reversed. My beloved child, hear this ending clearly. The danger that threatened your home has been seen, named, and marked for destruction. What was meant to harm you will not succeed. Your nights will not be stolen. Your walls will not be broken. And your soul will not be silenced. The one behind this will stumble in their own trap. Their steps will betray them. And their plans will dissolve into nothing. You are covered, you are guarded, and you are chosen. The story is not ending in fear, it is ending in victory. And no evil can rewrite that ending. My beloved child, even though the plan has been exposed, the ripples of this evil still try to reach you. Their spirit is restless, moving from place to place, searching for a way back in. They cannot accept their defeat, and so they cling to shadows. They linger at the edge of your peace, like smoke that refuses to clear. They whisper curses under their breath, hoping you will stumble. But every whisper only strengthens your protection. This is not a game to them, it is obsession. They cannot stop thinking of how to break what you have. And yet, every thought they pour into destruction becomes the stone that will sink them. My beloved child, the battle is heavier because the end is close. They are desperate now, more dangerous in their failure. And that is why your awareness must remain sharp. The very ground they walk on cries out against them. It knows their intentions are unclean. It rejects their presence even before they arrive. You may notice unusual stillness in the air. That stillness is not peace, it is confrontation. It is the moment before the storm cracks open. They wanted your tears, but they will taste their own. They wanted your downfall, but their own legs will give way. This is the law written by heaven itself. My beloved child, you must not fear the trembling of these days. For trembling is not always weakness, sometimes it is the shaking loose of chains. Even now, they test your boundaries. A sudden message, a knock, a question spoken too softly. Each attempt is a probe into your defenses. But heaven's fire lines the edges of your home. It will not allow what is unclean to remain. Their probing hands will be burned by what they cannot see. You are not unguarded, you are surrounded. Though you feel alone, the unseen army is stationed by your side. Every corner of your home has been marked. The evil may roar, but its roar will collapse into silence. Its breath may strike, but it will choke on its own fumes. Nothing formed against you will prosper. My beloved child, I tell you this, the danger that once felt so near is now losing power. You are walking into a new dawn, but the enemy will try one last time to chase you into the night. That is why this message must be heard to the very end. Their disguise is wearing thin. People around them are starting to notice their true nature. Their charm is breaking, and their secrets are leaking. What they hid with cleverness is now clumsy. What they guarded so tightly is spilling from their lips. They cannot stop the unraveling. And when the final piece of truth falls, they will be stripped of every mask. The one who seemed powerful will stand small and exposed. That is their destiny. My beloved child, the shadow has not given up yet. Though its mask is cracking, it still tries to creep back through the smallest openings. It moves silently, hoping you will grow tired of staying alert. But your spirit is stronger now. Every attempt they make is already defeated before it begins. And their frustration is growing like fire without air. They pace outside, unseen by most, but not unseen by heaven. Their restless footsteps betray their fear. Their heart beats louder than their lies. They cannot understand why their plan collapses so easily. They wonder why every door they try to open shuts against them. But it is because your home has been sealed with divine covering. My beloved child, even your dreams have been carrying messages. The strange images, the sudden awakenings, the feeling of being chased, these are not random. They are signals of what has been moving against you. The one plotting this cannot rest. Their mind is bound by envy. And their obsession is destroying their own peace faster than they expected. You have noticed their eyes following you when you walk. You have felt their silence speak louder than their words. This is confirmation that their spirit is exposed. They cannot hide anymore. What they meant to keep locked in secret has been dragged into the light. And soon, everyone will see who they truly are. My beloved child, I must tell you this: evil grows louder before it dies. The noise it makes now is not power, but desperation. Do not be fooled by its final roar. They will try to create chaos with sudden moves. A word against you, a rumor whispered, a false story spread. But all of it will return to their own doorstep. Every arrow they release will circle back. Every trap they dig will sink their own feet. This is the law of justice that no one can overturn. Your house will not fall. Your spirit will not break. And your peace will not be stolen. My beloved child, the warning has been given and the truth revealed. But now, a new phase is beginning. The phase where your victory shines brighter than their schemes. You will see doors open that they tried to shut. You will receive blessings they tried to block. And you will rise higher while they fall under the weight of their own jealousy. Their whispers will fade into nothing. Their steps will vanish from your doorway. And their face will no longer carry the power it once did. This is not just survival, it is transformation. The home once targeted will become untouchable. And the life once threatened will stand as a testimony forever. My beloved child, tonight the air itself is restless. It carries signals that cannot be ignored. Something dark is pacing at the edges of your life, pressing harder than before. The evil spirit driving them is not satisfied with silence. It craves reaction, it craves chaos, it craves your downfall. And so it pushes them into reckless moves. You may notice sudden interruptions, lights flicker, doors creak, strange noises in the night. Do not brush these aside. They are reminders that the unseen is fighting to cross your line. But every attempt only strengthens the barrier placed around you. They are losing energy, draining themselves into emptiness. And you are gaining power as their weakness grows. My beloved child, they are not only plotting with actions, but with words. Their tongue drips venom even in casual conversations. They spread lies like seeds, hoping others will water them. But those lies will not bloom. They will rot in their own soil. The truth is too powerful to be buried. And their voice will eventually choke on its own deception. The people who once believed them will begin to doubt. Their mask will slip even in the company of allies. And their bitterness will leak for all to see. This is why you must hold your peace. Your silence now is louder than their noise. It is your shield and your weapon. My beloved child, the closer they get, the clearer their downfall becomes. Every step toward your home is a step toward their own destruction. They cannot see it, but they are walking into their own trap. Their envy is a fire that cannot be controlled. It burns their mind at night. It burns their heart in the day. They are restless, pacing, whispering, plotting. But the more they do, the more tangled they become in their own web. They are prisoners of the evil they carry. And soon, that prison will close completely. Their own schemes will cage them. And the very shadow they sent will consume them. My beloved child, your strength is not only for defense, it is for transformation. The attack meant to shatter you is shaping you into unbreakable steel. What was meant for harm is being forged into testimony. You will rise above this night. You will look back and see how heaven turned the story. And your house will stand, brighter than before. The evil cannot rewrite your destiny. It cannot replace your blessing. It cannot silence your voice. The danger they carried has already begun to backfire. Their name will soon be remembered not as a threat, but as a warning. And your name will be remembered as the one who endured and overcame. My beloved child, the night is carrying a final surge. The pressure you feel is the last push of an enemy losing control. It wants a reaction, but your stillness is the shield that breaks its blade. The one who plotted your fall stands at the edge of their own cliff. Their breath is shallow, their lips are dry, their eyes betray panic. They are realizing that the ground under them is disappearing. You sense their presence again today. A shadow in the corner, a shape passing too quickly, a hush falling over the room. That silence was the sound of their courage collapsing. They wanted to wear your peace like a mask. They wanted to steal your light and claim it as their own. But light does not obey thieves, it exposes them. My beloved child, the house that shelters you is more than walls. It is a covenant, a living boundary drawn by fire. That is why every intrusion recoils with pain. They tried to enter through memory, through regret, through old wounds. They poked at scars, hoping one would open. But the scars are sealed and the past cannot be revived. They studied your steps like a map. They waited at familiar corners, timing your rhythms. Their mind was a clock that only counted your movements. But today their clock stopped. The gears of their plan locked and jammed. Their timing lost its power the moment truth entered your rooms. My beloved child, I am turning your house into a voice. The floors will speak, the windows will sing, the doors will stand like warriors. Nothing unclean will be able to stand inside this song. A new wind has started circling your home. It has purpose in its breath and judgment in its force. It sweeps out what pretended to belong and plants what truly belongs. You will notice the air grow bright. Even the light will stay longer on your table. It is a sign that night has lost its advantage. The one outside will feel the heat and step backward. Their courage will shrink to a whisper. Their name will lose its weight in your world. My beloved child, their allies are turning distant. Words they used to control are falling flat. Their circle is thinning day by day. They will attempt one last performance, soft voice, lowered eyes, trembling hands. They will carry a story shaped to trigger your kindness. But kindness today must be guarded by wisdom. You will not open the door they once used. You will leave them standing before a gate that answers with silence. This denial is not cruelty. It is protection, it is obedience, it is the surgery that saves your life. My beloved child, they threw stones at your name. Those stones fell where your feet should have stumbled. Yet your steps are steady, and their hands are bleeding. They lifted curses like fragile glass. When they hurled them, the glass broke midair. The shards cut the hand that released them. Every path they chose now points back to them. Every echo they sent returns uninvited. This is the justice that does not miss. You are not their mirror. You will not reflect their darkness. You are the window that floods the room with day. My beloved child, the house is breathing easier. The weight is lifting, the pressure loosening, the atmosphere clearing. Look closely and you will see brightness sitting where fear once sat. Your table will witness new conversations. Your floor will hear laughter again. Your bed will hold sleep like a soft river. Do not rush this restoration. Let it move room by room, corner by corner. Let each space remember what peace sounds like. What was touched by danger will now be sealed by promise. What was threatened will be crowned. What was shaken will be anchored. My beloved child, a letter of truth is being written over this story. It will carry names, dates, details, and outcomes. It will end with a sentence that declares your safety beyond dispute. The false witness will have no stage. The jealous heart will have no audience. The schemer will have no tools left in their hands. Their own footsteps will testify against them. Their own tongue will confirm what they denied. Their own eyes will finally see the border they cannot cross. This is the boundary they refuse to honor. Now it will be the boundary that refuses to move.